Hello students, now I am going to solve the next numerical from chapter 11 electricity class 10 science, and the question says how many 176 ohm resistors in parallel are required to carry 5 ampere on 220 volt line. So here number of resistance is not given, but the resistance of the resistor is given. So resistance is 176. Then they are connected in parallel combination. If they want to carry 5 ampere current, that is I is 5 ampere, on this 220 voltage line, then how many such resistors we can connect? So I hope you understood the question. Now we'll solve it. So I'll write answer. Now here I'll consider, or I'll write here, let consider x number x, or I'll write let consider number of resistors having resistance 176 ohm connected in parallel is equals to x. So this we are going to consider. So number of resistors considered as x. So therefore, as you can see, these all are connected in parallel. Then I can write equivalent resistance in parallel combination. Parallel combination. How we can write the equivalent resistance? 1 by R is equals to 1 by R1 plus 1 by R2 plus 1 by R3. Number as you want, as many you can write it. But here in this question, we have the resistance, that is 176 value we know, but how many resistors that we don't know, that we have taken as x. Therefore, same formula we can write it like this. 1 by R is equals to x is the number of resistor into 1 divided by 176. So resistance is fixed. It may be R1, it may be R2, it may be R3. The resistance is 176. But how many? R1, R2, R3, R4, I5, R6. So it is I have taken as x. So here this I have done. Now it's the same thing. How we can do it? Now see here. This is 1 by R. Let me solve it. 1 by R is equals to x divided by 176. You can write. Or reverse it. Then the R value will be 176 divided by x. So this is called as equivalent resistance in case of parallel combination. Now, according to Ohm's law, we will write it according to Ohm's law. What we can give the equation? We can give the equation like V is equals to IR, like this, or R is equals to V by I. We can write it like this. Now, in this value, we have, I'll write it here, given how much V? V is given, that is 220 volt. I is also given, that is 5 ampere. So we have to substitute this value into this equation. And even with this, R also we know, R is how much? 176 divided by x. Just now we have calculated here. Now we will substitute these all the values in this equation. So let me write it equation once again. R is equals to V divided by I. So substitute the values. In place of R, I'll write 176 divided by x. In place of V, I'll write 220. And in place of I will write 5. Now solve it. So see here what we will get. 176 into 5 is equals to 220 into x. Now we have to find out x. So therefore shift this 220 on that side. So x is equals to 176 into 5 divided by 220. Like this we can write it. Now we have to solve this. Now 176 into 5 we will do it. 5 6 are 30. 5 7s are 35 and these 3, 36, 37, 38. 5 1s are 5 and these 3, 6, 7, 8. So it will be 880. So I'll write it x is equals to 880 divided by 220. Now see 0 0 will get cancelled. 22 1s are 22, 22 4s are 88. So x will be 4. So what we can write it here? Therefore 4 resistors of 176 ohm are required to draw the given amount of current. amount of current. How much current? That is nothing but 5 ampere. So this is the answer for this question. I hope you will understand the solution of this question. It is from your NCERT book only. I am going to solve all the numericals from your NCERT book. So follow my channel. If you are not yet subscribed, subscribe my channel. Thank you so much.